Welcome to Borderline. Today we have with us Mr. Sohail Hashmi. आइए सोहेल हाशमी साहब से बात करते हैं.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for coming to our show.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. We haven't done this before. This is our first time shaking hands with our guests.
Not sure.
All right. So let's start with basically our format is all about starting with your childhood. Were you a naughty child?
I was a very thoughtful child. मैं सोचता बहुत था. So
right when you were born as well?
Right when I was born.
Okay.
एक थप्पड़ मिलने के बाद कि कुछ चीखो बोलो कुछ करो, उसके बाद मैं बिल्कुल चीखने बोलने के बाद मैं बिल्कुल ही मतलब है कि चुप हो गया था.
Okay.
So I was more of a sort of a very thoughtful, philosophical child.
Okay.
तो जो मैं आज आपको नजर आ रहा हूँ वो इसलिए है because शायद मैं बहुत चुप था उस वक्त, तो अब मैं थोड़ा सा
ओके. आपकी जो चाइल्डहुड था, लोगों को आपके बारे में पता नहीं है, वो हम उनको बाद में बताएंगे कि नाज़रीन को पता शायद नहीं हो कि हु इज सोहेल हाशमी. मे बी दे हैव सीन यू ऑन टीवी, दे मे बी दे मेट यू समवेयर. So let's start with your early days. Were you born and raised in Pakistan? Were you abroad? What happened?
I am born and brought up in the UK.
Okay.
So I'm sort of British Pakistani.
Okay.
My parents met here in Pakistan,
right.
and they got married,
right.
and they moved in the early 60s to London.
Right.
फिर वहाँ पे I was born there.
And then after that, in your college days, you were there as well?
Absolutely, हाँ. Throughout my life, although थोड़े stints, because my father was a businessman, is a businessman, तो थोड़े stints जो हैं मेरी जिंदगी में ये आए थे. There was a small bout where I lived in Copenhagen, in Denmark, and there was also a stint where I lived in Tenerife.
Okay.
The Canary Islands,
Okay.
the Canary Islands off the coast of Africa.
Right.
They are Spanish islands.
Right.
तो दो तीन साल के stints वहाँ पे मेरे
अच्छा.
थे.
अच्छा. तो आप are you somehow related to Mr. Hafiz Jalandhari as well?
Hafiz Jalandhari Sahab was my nana.
Okay. जो हफीज जलंधरी साहब जिन्होंने पाकिस्तान का नेशनल एंथम लिखा.
National anthem.
वो आपके नाना थे?
नामा इस्लाम जी वो मेरे.
Did you ever meet him?
I used to get on very well with him. Because उनके पास तो he had 7 daughters. He didn't have a son.
Okay.
So me as a sort of a grandson, I was very sort of open and very cheeky with him. तो उनको वो चीज़ अच्छी लगती थी.
अच्छा.
अगर वो बिस्तरे में लेटे हुए हैं तो मैं as a little boy 7-8 years old I used to go and get into the बिस्तरा with him as well. और he is also one of the reasons उन्होंने मुझे बहुत कुछ पाकिस्तान के बारे में बताया. कौन हैं, कहाँ से आए हैं. And because I used to live in London, तो I think वो patriotism जो होता है ना कि मैं वापस अपने मुल्क को आना है, वापस यहाँ पे आना है.
Love for your country.
Love for my country. I think Nana Jan was one of those reasons that brought me back to Pakistan. और बहुत अच्छा लगता था जब उन दिनों में जब हम we used to go to the cinemas, और फिर जब फिल्म स्टार्ट होने से पहले हमारा कौमी तराना शुरू होता था, तो हम सब लोग with respect यहाँ पे हाथ रखे और गा रहे हैं कौमी तराना.
दो तरह से आप प्राउड फील करते हैं, one for your country and one for your nana.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's move on to your career in early days. Then you were born and raised in England, and then you went to college in London.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
And उसके बाद आपने Khaleej Times किस तरह? What was this all about? Suddenly you started your career in a newspaper.
I was basically also, before starting my job, I was interested in theatre. So I had joined the Tara Arts Group as theatre. फिर मुझे ऐसे लगा कि I want to be in a corporate world.
Okay.
So there was an opening in Khaleej Times.
Okay.
It was a very big opening, and I had not worked in a corporate place before. So I went, I applied. For some strange reason, maybe it was the way I spoke or the way I was dressed, but they gave me the chance. They gave me the opportunity.
Right. That was your first job
That
ever?
was my first job ever, as I think account manager in with the Khaleej Times, and this was in their London office. तो वहाँ से फिर बैठ के I would travel back and forth to Dubai.
Okay. After that,
और जब मैं दुबई जाता था, I used to try and take 2 days off and come to Karachi.
अच्छा.
And then back to Dubai and then back to London.
अच्छा. फिर आपने एकदम से एक चेंज ओवर लिया. फिर आप लिबास मैगजीन जो कि लंदन से छप रहा था.
That's right.
It was Asian fashion magazine. Tell us about that.
Libas International Magazine course, by virtue an international, very high class sort of fashion and lifestyle magazine, which I think does us
What
proud.
what made you switch over to
इसमें-
from marketing to a newspaper to a fashion magazine?
यार इसमें चीज़ तो ये थी कि one, it was a very classy magazine, it was Pakistani. Secondly, the work was the same. You still had to get adverts. You still had to do other things. लेकिन इसमें ये हुआ था कि because मेरे contacts दुबई में ज़्यादा हो गए थे because of my traveling back and forth to Dubai, I was able to then take out with the then general manager कि कहते हैं a Libas Gulf edition.
Okay.
Whereas in the UK edition you'd have UK advertising, and the Pakistani edition you'd have Pakistani advertising. Then in the Gulf edition at that time you'd have different advertising.
के लिए Asian magazine के लिए एक नई चीज थी.
बिल्कुल थी, बिल्कुल थी,
Okay.
बिल्कुल थी, absolutely.
Then you moved on to British Telecom. Was
हाँ,
it?
उसके बाद then I was
Suddenly
there.
changed gear again.
No, two and a half
Telco
years.
industry, yeah.
2.5 years. And then I went into a very big blue chip company, as you know, British Telecommunications, BT, one of the biggest companies in the UK. I joined that and I was there for 4 years. वहाँ पे I can see मेरी training, मेरी grooming, as far as marketing, as far as discipline is concerned.
फिर
वहाँ से शुरू।
मैं मूव ऑन करूंगा क्योंकि वो नाजरीन के लिए एक बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट होगा जो उनसे रिलेट करता है, जो आपका उसके बाद पीटीवी में आपने पाकिस्तान टेलीविजन में ज्वाइन इन एज अ डायरेक्टर मार्केटिंग. उस वक्त जब आपने ज्वाइन किया था तो इज इट सडनली आपने मूव ओवर पाकिस्तान में क्यों किया? अगेन इट वाज द लव ऑफ योर कंट्री दैट मेड यू कम टू पाकिस्तान.
I always wanted to come to Pakistan, लेकिन वो opening जो है मुझे I wasn't finding the right opening. Even when I was with Libas International Magazine, I did come back and forth to Pakistan. Lekin then with the advent of the Minister of Information then, Sayyid Mushahid Hussain, he then approached me. I went to the Pakistan Embassy, spoke to him, showed him my credentials, and he took me on straight away. It was very good of him. And I became Director Marketing for Pakistan Television, working
Which
with,
year was this?
this was in 1999.
1999. Is that the year when there was this आपने जब पाकिस्तान में देखा कि प्राइवेट प्रोडक्शंस के अंदर काफी एक बूम आया था और एक स्टार्ट हुआ था,
बिल्कुल
उसका
start
क्या
हुआ था।
सिनेरियो था? क्या उससे पहले क्या आपके आने से क्या डिफरेंसेस आए थे पीटीवी में कि किस तरह से प्राइवेट प्रोडक्शन को किस तरह से डेवलपमेंट का इंकरेजमेंट किस तरह पीटीवी ने उस वक्त किया?
Well, I can't take all the credit myself, but what I can say is that the then managing director Yusuf Beg Mirza, he's also the managing director now. He was one of these people who encouraged private productions, and he took a lot of private productions on PTV. तो वहाँ से वो एक चीज खुल गई और ज्यादा आप प्राइवेट प्रोडक्शंस देखने लगे. इसमें
वरना तो लिमिटेशंस थी ना, इट वाज जस्ट पीटीवी और एनटीएम एट दैट टाइम एंड दैट वाज इट.
हाँ, when I came in, NTM had finished by the time I came in 1999. लेकिन इसमें 2-3 चीजें साबित हुई. एक तो ये साबित हुआ कि प्राइवेट प्रोडक्शंस कितनी अच्छी होती हैं, वाह भाई वाह प्राइवेट प्रोडक्शंस. दूसरी चीज ये साबित हुई और अभी भी साबित है कि PTV has had such an amazing role to play as far as Pakistani productions